A powerful hailstorm tore through southeast Queensland, catching residents off guard and leaving a trail of chaos in its wake. By late morning, skies over the Darling Downs and Granite Belt turned ominously dark. A volatile mix of humid air and fast-moving upper winds primed the atmosphere for something fierce. When the storm finally broke, it did so with breathtaking force. In towns like Pratton, Clifton, Nobby, and Mount Walker, hailstones, some the size of golf balls, others nearing 9 centimeters across, hammered the ground with relentless energy. Cars were pocked and windshields shattered as icy projectiles rained down. One motorist near Clifton narrowly escaped injury when a live power line snapped and crashed onto a passing vehicle. Trees bent low under gusts exceeding 100 kilometers per hour, while roofs creaked and buckled under the strain. Locals compared the sound of hail on tin roofs to a machine gun that wouldn't stop.
Holy shit!
Within minutes, emergency services were inundated with hundreds of frantic calls for help. Across the region, power lines were downed, homes damaged, and roads blocked by fallen branches. Thousands were plunged into darkness as power grids faltered under the storm's assault. In parts of Brisbane and nearby suburbs, the blackout stretched well into the night. For communities still recovering from earlier wild weather, it felt like déjà vu. Another brutal cleanup just beginning. Inside homes, soaked carpets, splintered ceilings, and ruined furniture told the story of nature's power. Hail-scarred vehicles lined driveways, while rainwater flooded low-lying streets within minutes, forcing frantic sandbagging and makeshift evacuations. Lightning flashed across the sky, thunder roared, and sheets of rain turned the afternoon into twilight. Meteorologists warned the worst might not yet be over, issuing very dangerous thunderstorm alerts from the Sunshine Coast hinterland, down through Ipswich, the Lockyer Valley, and into the scenic Rim and Toowoomba. The threat of isolated tornadoes added to the tension. Residents were urged to stay indoors, secure outdoor furniture, and monitor emergency warnings. In some southern districts, the storm refused to move on. Fresh thunder cells formed along the cold front, dumping even more rain and reigniting flash flood fears. Overnight, creeks surged and rivers spilled their banks, creating peril for rural communities already drenched from previous downpours. Farmers woke to flattened crops, shredded sheds, and broken irrigation lines. Yet, amid the chaos, small moments stood out. A family huddled by candlelight, watching hail strike their windows. A school fair abruptly halted as the sky unleashed its fury. The wail of emergency sirens cutting through the rain-soaked streets. As dawn broke, the scale of the damage became clear. Assessors tallied smashed glass, dented vehicles, and battered rooftops,